Our final topic to talk about is what's called molar volume. Now, if you remember, molar mass is mass over moles. When you have mass over moles, remember it's grams per mole. Well, molar volume is volume per mole. Now, remember that molar mass allows you to go from mass to moles and moles back to mass. Well, molar volume is going to allow you to go for a gas, only for a gas, volume to moles and moles to volume. Now, how do we get this? Well, a couple of assumptions. Number one, if we consider an ideal gas, PV equals nRT, right? And so at 1 atmosphere and 273 Kelvin, that is what chemists consider standard temperature and pressure. It's a common temperature and pressure that we deal with. And that is given standard temperature and pressure, given the symbols STP. So whenever you see STP, that means that the gas is at 1 atmosphere and 273 Kelvin. And if we take PV equals nRT and solve it for V over N, which is molar volume, right? Volume per mole, you plug in the values of R and T and P at STP conditions, you get 22.4 liters per mole. So it turns out that for any ideal gas, the molar volume of a gas is 22.4 liters in 1 mole. Doesn't matter what gas you have, as long as it's an ideal gas and at STP conditions, it occupies a volume of 22.4 liters per mole. So it allows you, for an ideal gas, I keep saying that, for an ideal gas, the ability to convert the moles to volume and the volumes to mole, like that, just like you did with molar mass. You could do PV equals nRT like normal, or you can do this. But again, it only works when? At STP conditions. So let's see how it works. So a sample of oxygen gas occupies 8.71 liters at STP. A, how many moles of oxygen are present? And B, what's the mass? Okay, so let's figure out the moles first. It's telling you is at STP conditions. The molar volume at STP conditions is 22.4 liters per mole. So just like before, what you want goes on top, right? So you got to flip it. So you have moles on top, volume on the bottom. Liters cancel, do the math, 0.389 moles of O2. Now, what's the mass? Well, I need the molar mass now. To go from moles to mass, molar mass 32.00 grams per mole. Remember, you get that from your periodic table. Do the math, moles cancel, leaves you with grams, 12.4 grams of O2. And that's how you use molar volume.